بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Madam Guest Speaker, my darling, Madam Aissatou Cissé. Maybe you will be surprised if I call her my darling, but it's a long story. We were here together when she was going to school here, and we had that good, family relationship. So that is why I call her my darling. I'm the principal and staff of the Kawur Senior Secondary School, Mr. Jengsi. I'm representative of the Immigration Department, representative of the PIU, Police Intervention Unit, the Forestry Officer, Lower Salum, Mr. Suso, the BDC Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, students, boys and girls, it is a pleasure for me to stand here today to give a short speech about the environment. First of all, I want you to be very attentive so that when you leave here, you will be able to say, I have learned something from this gathering. You don't just have to come and sit down, open your eyes and ears, and you cannot get anything. So please be attentive and listen very, very carefully. The theme is inspired by nature. Nature is anything that is made by Allah, that is from Allah, is nature. And if we want to be inspired by nature, we have to respect nature. There are so many abuses in preserving and respecting nature, and that is why we are in trouble today. So, being in trouble today, there must be a solution to mitigate that problem. And by looking at the theme, the environment, which is very precious, and it is nature, there are so many benefits that we need to know, or maybe we have already known, but we have to remind each other. The forest cover is very, very important. The forest cover is very, very important. We have lost all our forests throughout the country. You cannot go anywhere in this country and say, this is a forest. No, in this country, there is no forest in this country now. All the forest is gone. People have destroyed all the forest. During our time, there was a very popular forest here. We call it Belal Forest Park, just up the hill where you have Arafat now. And then it was very beneficial, very beneficial. People were using it for many, many, many things, but now it has gone. And several other forests. Government had reserved some forest parks, and all those forest parks have now gone. The wildlife, during maybe 50 years ago, there used to be lions, tigers in this country. Even Ninkinaka in this country, we call it dragon. All these things were available. Where are they now? That was why our ancestors used to tell us very good stories about the wildlife, about the environment, how we should be friendly with the environment, how we should protect the environment. But where is that wildlife today? It has gone. The habitat where the wild live are all gone. You cannot go anywhere to say, fii de bukki ñoo fi dëkkoon, fii gaynde ñoo fi dëkkoon. No, you don't know them because the habitat is gone. The nature of the forest, of the environment, the nature, the beautiful nature of that environment, that beautiful nature of that environment is all gone. Now we have barren land. Barren land. You can stand here and look up to the horizon. You will not see tall trees. You will not see a beautiful environment because it is gone. There used to be food sufficiency. You go to the forest, you want to gather some fruits, and it was very easy to gather them. But where are they now? All the fruits are gone. All the wild fruits are gone. So where are we? Where are we? Where are we now? You who are supposed to take care of the future of this country, where are you heading to? You have a daunting task, a very important role to play. The threats: you have bushfire, storm, loss of the wildlife, desertification, drought, air pollution, water pollution, strange diseases. You have several diseases that come and they are very strange. People don't know them, and it's always an emergency. Poor health. People nowadays are sickly. Anybody is walking, but we are all walking dead because everybody is sick. Whether we know it or not, we are all sick. So it is a very important role that we should play to mitigate, this environmental problem. The solutions, you know it better than me. Mr. Jeng has said it here, that we need to be very much active in tree planting. Not only around the school environment, but as environment, as an environmental club, you should try to go beyond in the villages, in the bush, to plant trees so that we can have a beautiful environment. We also have to protect the environment. To protect the environment. It's not anything that you want to get from the bush, you just go and, even a leaf in your compound, a living leaf, a live one, before you cut it, think about it, because it is life. But we just cut, leaves, we cut trees, we don't care. All those things are our responsibilities. The environmental cleanliness. The Gambia is among the dirtiest countries in this world. The dirtiest countries in this world. The Gambia. Come to Kawur here. The environment is very dirty. And the BDC and I are trying to make sure that we try to have a conducive and a clean environment. So with your support, maybe it will help. We also need advocacy groups for solutions. Like you have this human rights club, you can have advocacy groups, go to the villages and talk to the people, the local people, about the environment, the importance of this environment. We also have to change our attitude. Change our attitude. When we leave, before we leave this hall, some of us, the papers that we have, we don't have anywhere to throw them, but we throw them on the floor. So we have to change our attitude. Go to the streets, everywhere is litter. So that attitudinal change is very, very important. So on that note, I want to thank you very much, and I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.